Hi, I'm Claudia Brown Coulter with Pivotal Peace. I'm your go-to mediator for navigating divorce while parenting children with special needs. I'm also legal document assistant, LDA, based in the greater Los Angeles area. As you approach your divorce, especially if you're in a phase, I'm contemplating divorce, I'm not sure what to do, I need you to start thinking about the financial implications that divorce is going to have on your life and how you can protect yourself. I'm not an attorney, I'm not a lawyer, I can't give you legal advice, but I'm just going to give you some tips to think about. And then if you have questions that are specifically of a legal nature, then I encourage you to meet with an attorney, pay a consultation fee, and have a conversation with them about how you can protect your interest. So as you're contemplating divorce, think about and take an inventory of everything you owe and own. Don't forget about that timeshare in Jamaica, right? Don't forget about the medical debt you have because you're still paying off your child's braces. Think about all of these things. Is there a rental property? Whose name is in it? Is there a business that's here? Think about all of these things. Oh yeah, and where is the deed to the house? Think through all of these financial scenarios and really consider, okay, take an inventory of what there is. Make a list. Pull your credit report so that you can see if there's any debt that shows up there that shouldn't be on there. You need to walk into divorce with your eyes wide open. Gather supporting documentation. The best way to do that, instead of going to search and dig through files, pull it when it comes in the mail. Grab a copy of it when it comes in the mail. Check your email, log into your bank account, grab a copy. Okay? So as it comes, make note of it. Put it in a central location. And back to things like the deeds and things like that. Put the promissory notes, get those in a central location, a file box. If they're not already in there, right, you should have all that information in one place anyway, but put that together. This is really going to help you when it comes to filling out your financial disclosures, and also when you're thinking about what money is available for support, how many debts do we have to pay off, and how much is that going to be, and how are we actually going to survive when we have to split, when we have to go from one household to two. Then I want you to really think about your own personal property. Are there precious heirlooms that were handed to you? And are you concerned that something might happen to them? Consider figuring out what to do with those things. Now, let me say this. If someone from their family gave you an heirloom with the idea that it would be passed down to your children, and maybe you have children, you probably still shouldn't keep that heirloom unless that child is old enough for it to be passed down to already. This is about goodwill, and it's also kind of about morality and ethics and honesty. So if someone has given you an heirloom from your spouse's family, you should probably give it back, or you should leave it with your spouse. Don't take that with you, because it doesn't really belong to you. Even though they gave it to you, you're leaving the family, so it's leaving the family. And even if it's meant for your child, let the grandparent or the aunt or their parent, your child's parent, give that item to them. Don't take it. But if these are your items, your mother, your father passed it down to you, that's usually considered separate property. You want to monitor your joint accounts. You want to monitor your credit, potentially put a freeze on your credit. Go to the bank, make sure see if there's anything you can do so that large amounts of money are not taken out of the joint accounts, without you knowing that. You don't want to lock your spouse out of accounts, but maybe you have a separate account and it's yours, but your spouse has the information to it. Maybe you could change the password. Joint accounts, you don't want to lock somebody out of those joint accounts. That's not okay. Then I want you to think about what is community property and what is separate property. In general, community property is anything that you've acquired during the marriage, except by gift or inheritance. And separate property is the property, gift, inheritance, or anything that was incurred before the marriage started or after the date of separation. But it's not cut and dry, okay? But in general, begin to think about that and so that you know what is yours and what is the community's, what is theirs and what is the community. And that also relates to your debts. So don't make any big financial moves right now. Don't take all the money out. That's not cool. Usually you can use money in your joint bank accounts to pay for an attorney, right? But it's not cool just to close the account and take that money. That's theft. Don't do that. You're stealing from the community. Also, be careful with your debts. Try not to rack up too many debts, and don't open up a debt in your spouse's name. That's fraud. Don't do that. Consult with a financial professional so you can really have a clear idea of, okay, what is my post-divorce life going to look like? How much money do I need to have every month? Will I be entitled to support? Well, how much support do I need? And how long will I get this support? Think about these things now. If you were thinking about divorce, go ahead and think about all of the steps related to that so that you know what you're walking into. This doesn't have to be scary, but I need you to have your eyes wide open and really think about what proactive steps can I take today to financially protect my future. Be a good person, and you're going to get through this divorce in great shape.